the truth is, a lot of you guys are walking away probably at the second, third objection. That's what's happening. What I'm going to do is I'm going to have Allison's going to start first. She's going to do a presentation. I'm going to have you be the client. You're going to give her 6 to 7 objections. Does it make sense? And I want to see Allison keep going through the objections. Okay? And then we're going to start off. And then, so we'll start with Allison. Then we'll do OB, and then we'll do Dave. Does it make sense? And then we'll do it like that. So, and then if we have enough time, we'll go through door knock.
Okay.
Yeah. Come on in. Yes, please have a seat. Yeah.
Thank you for letting me in your home. It's beautiful.
Thanks.
Emmanuel. Okay.
Thanks. Yeah.
So my job is really simple here. I'm here to give you all the information about Lincoln Heritage and how the final expense, the funeral arrangement insurance works. Is that okay?
Of course. Yeah.
Okay. So let me ask you, when you reached out to us, what were you thinking? Were you looking for final expenses or to leave a little bit to somebody else in your family?
I was looking to cover just like final expenses mostly.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe a little more. We'll see how much it costs.
Okay. So, and let me ask you, were you thinking about burial or cremation?
I was leaning more towards burial.
Burial, okay. Okay. And so were you looking, then you said just for yourself and?
Yeah, just for me.
Okay, for yourself. Do you currently have any insurances right now?
No, I don't have any life insurance right now.
Okay.
No, I had something when I was working, but I'm retired now.
Okay, good. So you don't have any kind of life insurance at all?
No.
Okay. You said you're looking for yourself.
Mm-hmm.
And let me ask you now, you look really healthy.
Mm-hmm.
Or do you have any, let's say, heart conditions, heart failure, heart congestion? Do you have
No, my
any
heart's
heart
fine.
issues? Okay.
That's fine, yeah.
Anything in the past where you were put on blood thinners?
No.
Okay, good. So are you on any medications at all?
No, I don't take any medicine.
Oh, great. That's awesome.
Yeah.
So I have you down as 63 years old?
Yes.
Okay, and no medication. Wow.
No medications, yeah.
What's your secret?
Just good genes, I guess.
Okay, great. Do you smoke?
No tobacco.
Okay, no smoke. Okay. Well, let me tell you a little bit about Lincoln Heritage since you don't have any life insurance. We've been around since 1963. We have an A+ Better Business Bureau rating, and that's because, well, hold on, let me get my,
Yeah.
this is what I show people. So, Lincoln Heritage, we've been around since 1963.
Okay.
There's a couple different policies out there. So what we sell is called a whole life policy.
Okay.
So that means you can't outlive it.
Okay.
So and the rates never change. So basically, if we decide to put a policy in today based on your age of 63, whatever rate I give you, they never change.
Mm-hmm.
Your health might change,
Mm-hmm.
but the rates never change.
Mm-hmm. Huh?
You're already writing down
No,
notes.
I'm taking notes. I want to understand what I'm buying. If I buy it, I don't know.
And you know, one of the reasons why we have an A+ Better Business Bureau rating is because we pay our clients in 24 hours. I mean, no questions asked.
Mm-hmm.
We pay them in 24 hours. There's a lot of insurances out there that sometimes it might take 2 weeks, 4 weeks, 6 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, I don't know. Have you had anyone pass away recently?
Yeah, I had yeah, but she didn't have any insurance. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you probably had to all chip in or everyone help out for
Yeah,
okay.
My best friend, he but fortunately him and his brother just did it out of pocket, unfortunately, but yeah.
Okay. Well, sometimes you might even have an insurance policy, and it's still no good because it takes forever to get. And you know, when someone passes away, I mean, what's the first thing you have to have? Is really the money to take care of whatever you need to take care of.
Yeah.
So, like I said, that's why it makes us, if you ever go out, and I can show you even the Better Business Bureau rating, I think Lincoln has like a 4.6 stars right now out of 5.
Sure.
So,
Okay.
you know, it's really important to get the money. And, you know, it's the beneficiaries going to get that money. And the other thing that's great about Lincoln is we have this thing called the Free Funeral Consumer Guard Society.
Okay.
It's a great thing because, you know, you said you're looking at traditional burial.
Yes.
You know, they can even have caskets, you know, we can even shop around for caskets. They can have a casket sent into the funeral home. They'll do whatever they can to help save money. So I always tell, folks that, there's 2 phone calls. 1, you call Lincoln, you get the money. And 2, call the Free Funeral Consumer Garden Society. They can help shop around, they can help you plan it.
Okay.
And after, we put your policy in place, hopefully, we can also create your membership. I'll take all your wishes down.
Okay.
And, you might already know the cemetery you want to be buried at. You might already know the funeral home. We put all that in there for you. I mean, it can change, but really, if your beneficiary, you really haven't planned a funeral for someone close to you, but it's the last thing they want to think about. And they might not be listening to you or thinking about what you asked for. It's all going to be put there, documented, so they have all that for you.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay. Sounds
So
good.
if you don't mind, I'd like to give you some rates.
Okay.
Okay, great.
Sure, yeah.
63 male, no smoke,
But what's the first rate down there? You put down there.
$28.
Yeah, but why you starting that low?
Because you said just put some numbers down. I didn't actually pull the book out.
No, we always start at 50. Even if we're training. It's a mindset. You get my point?
Oh, okay. Yeah, I know we've always said start at 50, but to be honest with you, I always start at 5,000. But okay.
Right, but here's
But I haven't had the accidental yet. But okay.
Yeah, but see here's let me just say this even for the camera, right? So one, like I'm just gonna tell you my personal story, right? I didn't start making the big money until I had to figure out what my time is worth. Does it make sense, right? I would rather oversell the insurance than than put them in a position where they may not have as much. Get my point?
Okay.
So when I start at $50, one it's a good usually it's a good amount of insurance at $50, but then also two as well it puts you in a position where you're deciding your time is worth at least $500 to $600. Does it make sense?
Okay.
So when you sit down with a client,
Understood.
you have to have that mindset because you have to make a living too as well. So I'm not going to show them something at $15, $20, whatever the case is, because that's going to put you in a position where it's tough to make a living that way.
So I'm glad you told me about that because I know during training we talked about starting at 50, but when someone's really young, it depends on when we have a conversation, what they're looking for. Sometimes I do 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, up to 15 if they're modified. But because he was younger, I would take him up to 35. So you're saying so I should start at like 10,000 and skip that.
Yeah.
Whatever equals $50.
Okay.
And then go all the way up to the max.
All right.
Okay?
So it'd be 10,000.
Right.
Okay.
If you do that, your premium skyrocket. Because if you're writing 20 doing that, then probably should have wrote 30, maybe 35. You know what I'm saying?
Understood. I'm glad you reminded me because, like I said, I remember that from training, but I just always start at 5 for everybody, but I will modify that.
Yep, $50.
Okay. All right, Emmanuel. I wrote down some rates, and I also want to talk to you about our accidental as well. So basically, for a $10,000 policy for you, it would only be $53. A $15,000 policy would be $78. A $20,000 policy would be $103. $25,000 would be $128. $30,000 policy is $153, and $35,000 would be $178. Now, we're going to talk about what best fits your needs and also your budget, but let me just tell you about our accidental. So for $8 more, we have an accidental policy that would cover.
Wait. Why are you throwing that in there before you close them on an amount?
Because I do. So if I shouldn't, then
Well, here's the thing. What happens if he objects? Then you don't have anything to throw out there if he objects. You can do that, but
that's probably my problem.
you get my point? So
I do, and I hear you on the call say, after they say that, then you thought like the 2 for 10. I understand,
right, because
but I'm doing how I do it, so this is for you to tell me.
Yeah.
Sure.
Do you understand? I want you to tell me this is how I'm doing it right
Yeah.
now, and this is for you to tell me that.
Absolutely. So leave that out.
Okay.
And just present that, and try to close in there. Yeah.